Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. What's that saying again? What's that thing that people say when you get what you deserve? Oh yeah, that's what it is. F around and find out. And boy oh boy, are people learning the hard way at Twitter. It is now being reported that Elon Musk has apparently, supposedly, fired 50% of the Twitter staff. I don't know if that number is totally accurate, but the simple fact here is that Elon Musk is cleaning house. And the beautiful part of it all is that it's becoming kind of a spectacle, which is playing out in public in front of our very eyes on Twitter. It seems like some of the lefty hack wokey software engineers at Twitter are testing their luck with their new boss Elon and learning real quick that he is not playing games and that they are very easily replaceable. In life, folks, you gotta learn when you have leverage and when you do not. You gotta be careful because one day you might F around and find out real quick. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on here. It's absolutely epic. We've got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so Dexerto reports several employees that expressed criticism of Elon Musk in Twitter's Slack channels were reportedly fired overnight. As per @Casey Newton, the employees were informed of their termination through emails stating the following: "We regret to inform you that your employment is terminated immediately." And of course, the left is outraged. Elon Musk continues to prove us right, is what leftoids are saying. He's a fascist. He doesn't believe in free speech. He's firing people that disagree with him and people that are criticizing him. And here we go again, another totally disingenuous, bogus leftist narrative. That's not at all what's happening. What's happening is a bunch of clearly politically motivated Twitter employees are acting totally inappropriately, not only on Twitter's Slack channel, which is the internal communication system, I guess, that many companies use. If you guys work in the corporate world, a lot of you guys, especially in the tech world, know what Slack is. It's basically like Discord, but for companies. Well, going back to that, for those of you guys who have worked in the corporate world before, let me ask a very simple question here. Let's instantly debunk the leftist narrative. Let's say you are working at a job and you have a Slack channel, and you then enter said Slack channel and you start mouthing off and attacking the new owner and CEO of the company that you work for. What do you think's gonna happen? Are you gonna keep your job? In most cases, no, you can't do that. When you're working for a company, you have to act a certain way. And if you don't like it, well then you probably shouldn't be working for the man. Not to mention, some of this stuff isn't even happening in the Slack channel. There seems to be a revolt against Elon Musk's Twitter takeover from Twitter staff happening in public. Here's an example of how it's playing out in front of the public's eye. Elon Musk tweets, "By the way, I'd like to apologize for Twitter being super slow in many countries. App is doing greater than 1,000 poorly batched RPCs just to render a home timeline." Here's the new boss of Twitter apologizing to people for the product being slow in certain countries. And then a Twitter engineer publicly tweet quotes him and writes, "I have spent 6 years working on Twitter for Android and can say that this is wrong." Elon Musk then responds, "Then please correct me. What is the right number? Twitter is super slow on Android. What have you done to fix that?" The Twitter engineer then responds, "Maybe he should ask questions privately, maybe using Slack or email." Then an anonymous Twitter user responds, "With this kind of attitude, you probably don't want this guy on your team, Elon." Elon responds, "He's fired." And I mean, just the lack of self-awareness. Maybe he should ask questions privately, maybe using Slack or email, says the guy who went after a statement that Elon Musk made on Twitter publicly, trying to dunk his boss in front of a crowd of millions on the Twitter platform. Maybe you should address your boss privately, maybe using Slack or email. Elon Musk wasting no time sending the guy packing. Here's another example. The same tweet from Elon. This individual responds, "You did not just lay off most of all of the infra and then make some sassy remark about how we do batching. Like, did you bother to even learn how GraphQL works? You don't get to on our infra if you don't know what the F it does while you're also scrambling to rehire folks you laid off."
A few moments later.
LOL, just got fired for posting. I said it before and I'll say it again. Kiss my A, Elon. Are we supposed to feel bad for these people? The same folks running Twitter into the ground, losing over $1 billion in a single fiscal year. Are we supposed to feel bad for them? Never. The same people who deplatform conservatives, skew the algorithm to benefit Democrats, and frankly, liberals across the Western globe. The same people who banned a sitting president from having a voice in the political discussion. Are we supposed to feel bad for these people? Never. And what's beautiful is Elon Musk certainly doesn't feel bad. Unusual Whales reports, Elon has fired numerous employees who were critical of him on Twitter and the company's Slack, according to protocol. Elon responds, I would like to apologize for firing these geniuses. Their immense talent will no doubt be of great use elsewhere. Elon Musk knows exactly what he's doing. And the funniest part is that he's fired so many people, and Twitter is still running. I haven't noticed a single difference. And they've even implemented a bunch of changes and a bunch of new systems since firing basically half of the staff. Oh no, the Twitter platform is gonna fall apart after all these immensely talented geniuses get laid off. It just goes to show how useless some of these people occupying corporate positions really are. And once again, if you worked in the corporate world, you know the way that it is. You just finished graduating school, or maybe you're self-taught and you got a demo reel and you put it together and you get hired. You either get your foot in the door in an entry-level job doing random BS and then move towards a junior position, or you get hired as a junior if you're extremely talented and the company's in expansion mode. You come in, you're hungry. You're a junior, you're working your behind off, you're doing overtime. You eventually become a senior. And then the moment you become a senior, you basically don't work. That's the way that it works. Of course, this doesn't apply to everyone, but that's just the way that it is. In the corporate world, there are so many people who just do nothing. They have seniority, they work maybe 2 hours in the workday. People spend a whole lot of time talking about doing things, but don't actually do anything. I mean, think about it. Twitter has this massive software development team. When's the last time they released brand new features? It doesn't happen. They released an edit button this year, which is the first change that I've noticed to the platform in a very long time. Do you really need to be spending millions of dollars on the infrastructure, the space, the computers, the electricity, benefits, salaries, the list goes on a massive engineering team that does absolutely nothing? Clearly not. And what Elon Musk is doing here is starting fresh. A company that has a bunch of disgruntled Twitter employees that are angry at the new boss won't survive. Clearly, you're not going to keep your job if the new guy comes in, taking over and says, we're going to build this grand vision, and you have a bunch of angry Twitter employees trying to one-up him or embarrass him publicly, talking bad about him behind his back. Well, clearly those people are going to sabotage the whole project. They must go. Elon Musk understands this. He's building a new future for the company. All of this, everything that he's trying to do is to build X, the everything platform. Twitter is no longer just going to be Twitter. He's trying to build something massive. He's taking it as a base in order to build something akin to WeChat, which is exactly what he's on the record saying. He has a massive vision that he's trying to create, and he needs to get rid of the chaos, the people who are causing problems. And how much of an entitled leftist you have to be to think that you're the victim when you're existing at your corporate job just to be snarky and to attack your boss. In no universe does that make any sense, only in the mind of a leftist. Yes, I'm sure those Twitter employees are the victims. No, they got what they deserved. They effed around and they found out. We know what's going on here because we have the data. We have this breakdown from Verdant Labs back in 2017. There are 79 Democrats for every 1 Republican in the world of software engineering. Clearly knows that leftoids view Elon Musk as a right-wing troll, right-wing extremist, and clearly these people have got to go if the world of Twitter and online platforms are going to be fair and balanced when it comes to political and ideological representation. The Twitter spectacle continues to be one of the bright spots of 2022, and it just keeps getting better. That's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel if you guys are up for it. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.